Greetings, everyone. Yes, I wanted to get into some sounding out these words and really getting down to some amazing findings that I found through sound. This has continued from a little bit I was doing last night, and I woke up this morning and I was just like, man, I just kept thinking, and I wasn't in the flow last night because I did some quick searches and went down some side paths, and I some of those external influences they influenced my sight because I was on others' websites. I was caught in their webs and their vision webs. So it takes me time to get into the flow, to get straight from the spirit within. Nah, we're gonna get into the nah, and yeah. So I do better when I don't research at all and I just go through the sound. Is it sound? Let's take a sounding, right? Let's take a measurement. Um, I know that connections and true spirit webs were leading me last night, but I got in my own way. My own way. So let's tap into the true way, the Wah. All right, my friends. So let's share my screen and I'll share some notes that I took down prior to this. Okay, we're going to pick this up. Minnesota. Let's break these words down and get to the meaning. Dakota. We also saw Decora. Decora. Okay, when we were looking at Decora, Dakota. So let's break it down. Da, ko, ta. Da, as in the divine, right? You can say D, D-I. You can interchange these with da. Think Davida, Davida, the Vedas, the Divas. Davida being feminine. We have da, ko. When I think ko, you also have ko here. I think ki, as in chi, right? And we're going to add a little bit more to that mechi gan in a bit. We're going to put the gichi in the michi, in the gichi, in the ichi, and as well. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm going to take my time here. Da, divine, chi, ki, spirit, energy, divine, or most high. You could even, anything God like, most high, right? Spirit. I got that from chi, energy, spirit, and ta could be like feminine. Like here we have Decode, Decota. So if anyone has some feelings on the word ta, but I see it as feminine. Whoops. Feminine. So we have the divine feminine energy. We have the divine feminine spirit in the word Decota. The exact same word in Decora. Same thing. D-co, and we know C's are fake, so we want to put the K in there. Ki, ka, ko, right? Ra, we all know Ra. So it's the exact same word. Divine energy, divine spirit, Ra. Ra is feminine. Ra, like Rhea, right? Like Califia, right? Like anything anything that ends in like a ra, that's feminine, right? Especially for the Spanish speakers out there. So another word for Minnesota, and if anyone has any thoughts on the word so or sa, I know sa as in sa ga means to give. So maybe ga and ta are related. Maybe that means to give. So maybe that means to give divine spirit. But Minnesota, mini, another word is mini, any. We're going to get into ha ha, mini ha ha, waterfall. We're going to get into the Winnie shake that we got into last night, and you're going to see a theme in the I and I, the na. We're going to get into it. The hana, the ana, the duality. Again, let me not get ahead of myself. So mina, so ta, clouds, water, right? Or falling water, the mist, the water, the wa, the ta, okay? Ojibwe for sea and Great Lake is Gichigama. Gichigama. Where did I put that? The Geechee. I had their little, yeah, Geechee. Gama. Geechee. Also Michi. Remember Michigan. Ichigan. Gami. Right? You almost have, you have the word, if you want to do an anagram, you have Michigan. You have Michigan here close, right? So you have Geechee, which means a sea, a large lake, right? Geechee, water. So you have the Geechee in Georgia. We're going to tie all this together. We're even going to go across. So Geechee, the people down here in Georgia, feminine, right? Gia, Georgia, Gaia. The last part of Georgia is Gaia. So we can even break down. So here's the Geechee, the Gullah people, the Gullah Geechee, right? And that's based on the river Ogeechee. Right? Infinite. Geechee, river. Geechee in Ojibwe is sea or water. So you have almost like infinite water in a way. That's, Geechee. That's here in Georgia. Getchee, right? Comes from this water here. And we're in Georgia. So we have Geechee that are up in, the Dakotas, and we have Geechee down here in Georgia. Okay? Now, before I get too ahead of myself, we want to look at Wakan. Remember Wakanda, right? Kan, ka. We just mentioned ka, right? Chi, energy. And then N, we're going to get to N, the na, the ni. We're just going to look at this dude's name. Well, it's a little, that's the homie right there. Coming thunder. Wakan, ja, gu, ga, gullah, Geechee, coming thunder, right? The waters, they're coming towards you. They're moving waters. Winnie, shake. Shake, obviously, Maybe that means thunder, but it seems masculine. So we talked about the feminine. Look at that. Gia. So we could probably break that down. Give, sa or so, ga, to give and receive. Georgia, give, then you have an or, then you have Gaia. So we go to the sheikh here, his name, Winnie. You have the I right here. I, which also points to Georgia. And the Eto. Eto is Rasta for I. Eto we'll just put like Rasta. It'll probably bring some Jamaican thing, which is great. Eto Rastafari. Ugh. Eto Etal. Anyway, you have to take my word for it. Of course, we get Atal. This is I've already gone down this road, so you know you can look into it. This is why I don't like searching. I wasn't really prepared for that. But the I comes from Eto. Eto means Atal. It also means I. We have Etowa pyramids next to my house. Okay. And Wah, right? Wah. Infinite waters. Almighty, the most high. I. Okay. Ital. We have Rome. This river, Etowa River, goes right to Rome here in Garogia or Gaorgia. So Winnie, W, right? W, duality, okay? A V and a V, okay? Or U, double U, duality, right? We also have the D. When I was mentioning Da and divine, D is also duality. It's an O split right down the middle. Light, dark, sun, moon, Jesus, yeah, Jesus from the from the Ojibwe. What does Jesus mean? How do you spell it? How did I spell that? Is it Jesus? Jesus. Sun, moon, month. Okay. So we have Jesus, sun, moon, month, also with a D, Da. Okay. Almighty, most high, balance, harmony. Right? Ni, harmony, okay? They're mirrors of each other. They're inverted. Pretty interesting, right? So his name is Coming Thunder. So imagine he's the masculine. The feminine goes, yo, we got to send the fellas out there. The sheikh, who is known as who means coming thunder. We could break that down easily, right? Wakanja Gulga. Wind shake, coming thunder, you know, W, duality, right? I. So last night they told, see, this is where they sent me off course. Winnie, win. It came up with brackish water and dirty water, and of course alcohol, wine, and it threw me off. I didn't even think wind. W, win. His name is Win. ne, na, na. The yoni, na, as in yoni, yona, joni, joanna, joanna, creation, birth. Okay? Wind, right? Wind, na, ne. You have wind, ni, right? All kinds of, so much packed in here, right? Etowa, coming thunder, shake, not dirty water and alcohol, right? So we went through that. And they're up near Kanada, Ka, Chi, energy, spirit, Na, the feminine, the birth, the creation, Da, the divine. So Ka, Na, Da is almost the same word as Da, Ko, Ta. This is probably Da, Ko, Da, if I'm being honest with you. This is probably a D right here instead. Da, Ko, Da, Ka, Na, Da. Right? Creation, divine creation spirit. Divine spirit creation. Right? Then we get into, we had Ka. Now we go to Ka, Kentucky. Ken, Ka, N, to Ki. Okay? We mentioned Ki. Look at all the repetition in these words. Then we'll go to Ka, N, Ya. Right? You have D, A, Na. Ana, that inversion of the I and I, even if it's Hana or Ana, right? Could mean harmony, harmony, harmona, right? Harmona, maybe. Ma, Mary, right? We're going to get into Mary when we get into the Masai, because we're in Ka, Na, Ya, Yoni, Ka, Chi, as in Kenya, as in Kentucky, right? Florida has Dania Beach, divine, Anna. Okay, we also have Diani Beach, Dione Beach, the Yoni, in Kenya, Ka Na Ya. Sounds like Ka Na Da, right? You just put a Y here and you pretty much have Kenya, right? The D. Imagine a reverse D right here. You know, both sides, two sides of the same coin, if you will, right? And the moon, harmony, right? Hana, Ana, duality, balance, harmony, right? Same with Ah and Na, same word, just in mirror image of each other, like this D, like this divine. Ha-Na is divine. Ha-Na is balance and harmony. Then in Kenya, you have the Masai. Ma, feminine, right? Sai, Sa-Ga, to receive, to give. Ma, Mary, right? Messiah, feminine. Ia, feminine. Messiah, Messiah, feminine. Ma, Maya, Mayan, Mary, right? You could even, someone has something, we talked about so earlier, S-O. What does that actually mean? I'm open to suggestions. Sa, so, Minnesota, or maybe Minnesota. So Sa, Messiah, Minnesota, perhaps. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feminine has I and I in it, right? We talked Indiana, in, N, I and I, D, divine, And we talked about Ana, harmony, duality, I and I, the almighty divine duality, sun and moon, right here in the name, Indiana, right? It's inverted. Ha na, yoni, yo na, yo ni, right? When we have ne, win ni, ne. Instead of e, maybe it's an I. Win ne, we have the wind, right? His name's Coming Thunder. Wind, I and I, na. So much is here. Indiana, Indiana. So it's Indiana and put a na on the end of it, right? That's his word here. We talked about this here, right? Talked about Queen Khalifa, California, feminine. And they made it masculine, the caliphate. We have Jesus, right? Jesus, Gi, right? Zeus. You obviously will think probably Zeus, right? Right? Well, so what's Zoo S? Or maybe Su. Or maybe Sa, right? S, perhaps. You have the Giza. The Giza were in Egypt, what they call Egypt now, right? The pyramids, Giza, over there. We tied Kenya over there, quote unquote, over there. Same beaches, same names, same everything, right? We have Giza here. Sounds like Jesus, obviously, right? We know J's were also in addition, just like the letter C. These are additions and things from the Phoenicians. The Phoenicians coming from over on the Americas, Khans, Ka, Nans, Ans. So you have Giza and then you have Gaza. Tied all across from here to there, right? We live in, this is the land of the Ka, the Khans, the land of the kings, kin. What's kin, right? What's Khan? We have Khan is in Canada, Kenya, Kentucky, right? So we have Khan, could be Ka, as in energy, spirit, and N, Khan, or, you know, N, Ka, I don't know, I'm being a little bit loose here, right? But it's fitting to me. So we already talked about the N, the Na, the Yoni, right? So it's feminine, spirit, Khan. So the Khans might even be feminine, right? And then you could also get kin out of this. Kin, right? Your family, right? Your nannies, right? Your nanas, your mamas, right? The kin. So maybe Khan is kin, family. You're the leader of the family. You're the feminine leader of the family who gives and receives, who creates life, who is duality, right? In a good way, harmony, right? And then you get the fellas after them and they send the thunder. You know what I mean? So I just want to expound a little bit on some of that. And I hope that makes sense. You have all these beaches, Dania Beach in Florida, Diana Beach in Kenya. Okay. I don't want to beat you over the head. I just had to share those findings and continue from last night. It takes me a minute to kind of get into the flow and my own flow. And like, as I mentioned, starting out, sound. Does it smell right to you? Does it sound? Is it sound? Is it sound? You know, so this is, yeah. Anyway, massive love. I appreciate everyone that supports the channel. And yeah, man, so much gratitude. You know, I appreciate if anyone likes and subscribes. That'd be great. That'd be great. Motivates us. You know, we're a crew over here. We're a Ronin kin. we have yes, it's beautiful. Let's unite the tribes. Have a wonderful day. Not die, as in Diana. Oh my gosh, die. We're not trying to die. No, it's day, da, dia, divine. So have a divine day. It's redundant. It's kind of redundant, right? And more ning is also not, yeah, they've inverted it to make this all death, but it's actually words of life. Good morning. Have a beautiful day. It's more, you know, mo, mer, ma, Norwegian for Mason, Norwegian to English. Actually, I should go the other way. I should go English. Whoops. Mason, mirror, right? Ma, ma, you know. So these aren't bad words. More, mirror, right? Maha, Maya. So morning is actually a beautiful word. In, you know, we went through the ends. They've inverted it. So don't be scared to use these as long as you transmute the energy, right? And you know what's going on, you know? So anyway, you see how I can get in this groove and this flow. Because right now I'm in the flow. I can now, um, as opposed to last night, it takes me a minute to build, but I didn't want to take the whole time last night and go through this build. But at this moment right now, I can see almost any symbols, you know, symbols. I can see any signals, symbols, size, and get that saga going and and deconstruct it and brings power. So this is not just fun. This is also powerful, you know. So anyway, massive love. This is the Ronin, and I'm out of here. Have a wonderful day. All right. Thank you all.